In this work, it can be very easy to collect swaths of new information without ever actually doing the rituals that lead to evolution. It's also easy to get confused by the timing and sequencing of the rituals. Furthermore, these rituals haven't really been taught before in guided meditation style with audio and visuals, and spinning around in your living room with a book in hand can kind of be a clunky way of learning. For those of you in this camp who want to learn these rituals but are experiencing some frustration and resistance at the moment, there's a solution. Something is launching at the end of this month. 103 videos, a complete sequential guided ritual course, Golden Dawn Magick and Qabalah from the ground up. Over the next few weeks, this channel will walk through what that means and why it was built. The Golden Dawn system is extraordinary. Anyone who's worked with it, seriously, already knows this. The LBRP, the middle pillar, the Qabalistic Cross, the fourfold breath, the hexagram rituals, each one is a precise piece of engineering that works whether the practitioner fully understands it or not. But here's what happens with many solitary practitioners. They discover the system, they collect a whole bunch of new information, books and props, maybe they learn a few rituals, but they never go through the ceremonies sequentially and complete the circuit. Why? Because they don't have a structure. The Golden Dawn grimoires were written for initiated members of a functioning temple, with a hierophant with a structured grade system already running before the candidate arrives. The texts assume prior transmission, a current already in motion that the new member is plugging into. But for someone who wants to practice magic on their own in 2026, it can be like reading an instructional manual in a language they haven't learned yet. So the result, after months, sometimes years, is a practitioner who knows some of the rituals, knows the theory, and can't quite figure out why the deeper mechanics aren't engaging. The answer is almost always sequencing. The system was engineered. Each ritual builds the vessel the next transmission fills. Miss the sequence and the vessel isn't quite ready. The signal cuts in and out, and the practitioner keeps collecting, looking for the piece that's actually already there. 103 videos. That's what's being built. A complete, sequential, guided ritual course. You show up, you press play, and the work gets done. In order, in sequence, from the first breathing exercise in Neophyte all the way through Portal. The course begins where the system begins. The fourfold breath, the Qabalistic Cross, the LBRP, the middle pillar. The complete architecture of the personal sphere of sensation built correctly before anything else gets layered on top. Then it goes deeper. In each grade, you learn elemental pentagram rituals, planetary hexagram rituals, and a meditation for each sephira in all the 4 worlds. Ascending into the cube of space, the grade meditations, 5 different lightning flash rituals, the rose cross ritual, the supreme ritual of the pentagram, and more. Everything in sequence, guided. The course lives on Kajabi, structured the way the grade system was always meant to be structured, one thing after another, in the correct order, building the vessel that receives the transmission. It opens at the end of this month. By the way, this particular calendar day has meaning. We are inside the Beltain window right now, the oldest fire festival on the record, the moment when the solar force stops climbing and starts burning. Every tradition that worked with seasonal energy marked this window as a threshold. Thresholds are useful. The fire that transformation runs on is already present inside every person watching this. It's been there the whole time. That restlessness, that sense of having arrived somewhere for a reason, that frustration that the system hasn't fully opened yet, that's not anxiety. That is the fire that knows where to go, but hasn't been given the correct sequence to move through. The sequence is almost ready. The current has been charging since 1888. It does not wait. It does not adjust to anyone's timeline. The current runs whether the circuit is complete or not. 103 videos is the blueprint for completing the circuit in sequence, starting at the end of this month. The link will be in all the descriptions. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video and the course.